Morse and this is Rod.
Hello.
Today we have a high-speed 2 Getaway from 1992. About the same time as Adam's Family?
Yeah.
There you go. Now, I've had this machine for a few years now. I would consider it a keeper. I consider it a game that is pretty fun. I quite like it. Probably not my favourite, but I do like it. I know some people that love this game. Rod, I think you're one that loves this game, if I'm not mistaken.
I would say so, yes.
You're a big fan. So there are a lot of these around. I've seen a bunch for sale. If I'm going to buy a Getaway, what am I looking for?
Okay, well, there's not a lot of moving parts on this, motors and whatnot. So really it comes down to two things. The supercharger, which accelerates the ball around in this ramp, that can fail.
It's dark in here.
Not a huge problem to fix. And the second thing would be the rotating beacon on the top. Once again, not difficult to get working again. But because it doesn't have a lot of other gadgets on it, it's a pretty good game.
It doesn't have anything under the playfield from memory, right?
It's not as busy as some of the other ones. Definitely something like Twilight Zone. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I guess it's made famous by the ZZ Top soundtrack as well.
Yeah,
that stands out in any pub, etc. that you go to. I do find it to be quite a simple game, but a game that still is challenging nonetheless. I've done a few little mods and things to this game. I couldn't justify paying exorbitant prices for a lit up police car, so I found my own. Stuck him in the corner over there. Stuck a colour changing LED in it, and Bob's your uncle. I put a decal over the donut heaven that I picked up from somewhere local, and that's about it really. I've put the mirror blades. I put mirror blades in it. I think this game looks nice with the mirror blades, to be honest with you. Yeah. And that's probably about it. I also put a red tint behind the DMD. I think red looks better than orange in this particular case, given it's very much a red machine. Now, this is a machine that quite commonly the cabinet's faded. I haven't done the cabinet on this one. It's original, and the red's gone to like a fluoro pink colour to it. But not something that overly concerns me.
No.
Okay, Rudy.
Is the rumour true that guy there
It's dark in here.
in the artwork is one of the guys who designed the game?
In fact,
Is that true, Rod?
It is the man who designed the game.
Mr.
Steve
Ritchie himself.
Wow.
Steve Ritchie, brother of the guy that designed.
So it's his game. He can do whatever the hell he wants, and he's going to put himself in the
Indiana
the car
Jones.
on the picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this was a follow-up to High Speed, which was a hugely successful game in the mid-80s. It is similar, but it adds the supercharger.
Yeah. Do you find lots of common wear issues with this one?
Not really. There are a lot of inserts that are close together here, and whenever you get a lot of inserts close together, there's a potential for unevenness to surface. But for the most part, it's pretty good.
I've seen a lot of hacked ones, only that they're because they're just so played.
Yeah, well loved.
What do they call them? Players games.
Yeah,
Players
definitely.
pinball that have been well loved. But yeah.
How many of these did you buy in 1992, Godfather?
Only one.
You want?
Still got it?
I do.
I still got it. Did you ever cite it? It's been on site.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's had many games, I'm sure. I had a pin sound in this board for a little while and played around with it, but I've gone back to the original soundtrack. I think the original soundtrack's perfect for this game. And in terms of other mods and things, that's really about it for this one. I think there's some other things you could do. You can add some mountain or boulder mods or something. I've seen some people put on.
Yeah.
But there's not
This
much.
is one of your favourite games, Godfather, and I thought you and me
so.
had similar tastes. We both like, are big fans of Whitewater. I'm not a huge fan of Getaway.
Right.
I'm just not drawn. I enjoy playing it, but I'm not drawn to it as much as some of those other games that I'm a really big fan of. Yeah.
Right.
Why?
That's a good question. Maybe
Because you are a car lover.
I'm a car lover. I love cars. So it's not the theme. I think it's just probably... Look, the main goal you got really... What I think the main goal of the game is just to get into this supercharger and get it spinning around there. yeah, okay, Godfather, there's probably much, much more that you're meant to be doing in this game, but I don't know what it is. But from my perspective, that goal of just getting the supercharger kind of, I guess, grows old on me a bit after a while.
Right. The object really is to go from first gear to fifth gear and get to Red Line Mania.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'll keep that in mind and play it again.
Good stuff.
That is cool. That is fun when you've got to flick your gear shifter up. You know, that's something that sets it apart from other games, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
If I was to pick 3 games that I'd say I've seen the most in public, in pubs, in public places, it's Fishtails, it's Addams Family, and it's Getaways. At least in Australia.
Yeah.
Those are games that you tend to see more of, I guess, yeah. So I do remember playing this one a lot as a young teenager.
A very reliable game.
Yeah, right.
Very reliable game. The ramps are metal, so there's no cracking of any ramp.
So as
good point.
being in an occupation where you fix pinballs for a living, you probably hate this game then.
Probably hates pinballs. Full stop.
What's your all-time favourite game, Godfather?
Oh,
Well,
you really want to answer that question?
Or do we wait till we review it?
maybe.
All right, we'll wait till we review it and then you'll tell us.
20 questions that Rod gets asked all the time. Number 1, what's your favourite pinball? Do you have a Kiss pinball?
When you're driving down the street, because you're a big pinball fan, don't you?
That's right.
How many guys wind down their window and say, "Hey, mate,
All the time.
you got a pinball machine in the back of that?"
All the time.
You're into pennies, are you? Love it.
What do
Love
you
it.
say? What gave that away?
Yeah, I thought I was keeping it a secret.
Good stuff. Should we have some gameplay?
If you are a big fan of this game, then there's a lot of pressure on you to come up with the goods. So
I want a billion. I want a billion. Let's do it.
Kick of the guts, Godfather.
Okay, that was Getaway. Rudy,
Yes.
what do you rate Getaway?
I'm going to give it 6 out of 10.
I'm going to give it 6.7 out of 10.
I would go 9.75.
I reckon we're getting close to Rod's most favourite game, if that's his score. Excellent. All right, well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. See you again.